Good morning, this is Sarah, your healthy carnivore in the UK. It's 2 days away from my Halloween special, Treat or Meat. Is it Treat or Meat? No, it's Trick or Meat. Got that wrong. Start it again. Re-roll it. 2 days until Trick or Meat with Carl on the Primal Lifestyle. He's got myself and Dawn from Resting Witch Face, and also George Good Enough. He's on there as too. We're going to do a little live Wednesday night 30th. I think it's 7 p.m. Make sure you tune into that. I have arranged my video with Christy to be in January now, the day before my 49th birthday. So I'll let you know nearer the time on that. Super happy this morning. I woke up and had a pound of beef really early in the day. I didn't bother going with the butter this morning. I just went for a pound of really fatty, greasy beef really early on. Really early. I can't remember what time, maybe 7 a.m. Eat when you're hungry, right? Eat beef when you're hungry. Stop, rinse and repeat. It's now 10:30 in the morning and I feel completely incredible. Don't care at all that it was just beef. And now that I'm on day 99, the chemistry is really changing. If you're someone that hasn't managed to get to day 90 and then up to nearly 100, please try and give it a go. Because how you feel in that first 30 days is completely different to how you feel when you get to nearly day 100 and then beyond. I can't even describe to you how satisfied and amazing you feel. The further this goes on, the more the regular food that other people eat just looks like fluff to me now, which is incredible when you consider I'm an ex-foodie, ex-sugar addict, ex-carb addict, ex-comfort eater, and that doesn't mean that the last 99 days have been all happy kittens and rainbows and unicorns. There's been things, there's been irritations, there's been difficult days, stressful days, annoying days, worrying days. I'm not going to, I've had to work through things that where previously I would have comfort eaten. Okay. Lots of things have occurred where previously the old Sarah would have hit the sugar. And the more I am learning to just override it, and I'm not saying that was easy in the beginning. It's not easy. If you hit a moment in your first 30 days that makes you feel like you want to go and comfort eat, that's not easy. That can feel really shit. But if you can do it, if you can do that, then that trains your brain into thinking, okay, sugar's not coming now. Sugar's not coming. She's decided to override that feeling. Hi, Tanya, if you're listening. I know you listen to my videos the following morning. So if you're now on your walk, be careful out there. It does worry me that you're on a walk in the dark. Keep checking around you. Not entirely sure you should be walking along with your headphones on. But good morning, Tanya. It's day 99. Now, I'm not making any grand announcements about this, so I'm not going to put this in my thumbnail or in my video title, but today is going to be a lion day. As you know, I'm retraining up my son to be keto. He's done it before in the past. He did it for quite a long time. He's nearly 19. He has said to me that if he gets the benefits that he wants to, he might let me interview him, and he might possibly let Dave Mack interview him. I think that would be amazing, but I don't know whether he's got the personality for it. But he's not overweight at all. He's in the normal weight category, but in the last couple of months he's been having sleeping problems, energy in the day. He's had slightly elevated blood sugar. I also think he's had slightly low blood sugar too, because he's had tingly lips, which is a sign of a bit of blood sugar dysregulation going on. He's got quite severe acne, and also in the summer he suffers with very severe hay fever, and it's really severe. And originally we said carnivore in March, but he's saying let's do keto now and then see how I go, see if I can stick to it, and then morph into carnivore after Christmas in readiness for this hay fever thing. And if we can sort out all these things, he could end up being one of Dave's youngest, well, in a group of, let's face it, he doesn't get many people under 20 on his channel, so that would be super cool. I would practice interviewing him first, see how he gets on, and then move him up the channel into everyone's channel. I think that would be amazing to have someone under the age of 20 promoting the carnivore diet. So I went on a complete tangent then. What I was supposed to say is, now that he's eating all the things that I was eating, so because he's in the first week, he's going to be eating all the cheese and all that business. Then he's going to morph on to slightly cleaner and slightly cleaner. He's now taken over the eating of the chicken thighs and the pork belly and stuff like that. And I've got this amazing beef that's come from my butcher, and it is so good. So good. I don't know whether it's just because the beef is good anyway, or whether it's just because I'm on day 99. Day 99. And maybe my chemistry is building up to the point where it's thinking, I'm cool with that. That is your food. That is your food. For those of you that haven't managed to do 99 days yet, I am not a saint, by the way. I am just some ordinary woman next door in the UK, just trying to get her shit together so that she can then help other people. Now I've lost my train of thought now. If you've not got to 99 days yet, give it a go. If nothing else, get your 60, I don't know how many days we've got till Christmas now. We're probably looking at, he's going out. He's going out on a bike ride whilst trying to keto adapt. That's good. That's gonna be a struggle. I hope you've got salt in your water. He's gone. He's going for it. We've taken his start weight. We've measured around his middle. He now thinks he wants to be ripped. Back to it. Go for 50 days. I think we've probably got at least 50 days, right, between now and Christmas. How about that? How about that as your magic number? Because you can do amazing things in 50 days. But it does mean putting a pause on your social life. You know, I think I'm going to mention it again in this video right now. I'm going around in tangents, aren't I? I'm doing a bit of lying for a bit. I'm doing a bit of lying, okay? I don't know. I'm going to go back to this sentence because I don't think I finished it. I don't think I ever finish a sentence, do I? I don't know whether I'm loving this beef because it's from the butcher and I know I've paid a bit more money for it and it's got so high fat and it's just delicious and yummy, or whether it's because I am at day 99 and my body's now going, it's all I want. Give me more of that. That is perfection. Give me more of that. Now that is going to heal you up. That is it. I think it's a bit of both. I'd like to think it's a bit of both. I think it's 99 days of consistency and good quality, freshly cut beef that's local combined. And my body is just, wow. I loved every single mouthful of that dinner this morning. And I've never really been able to cope very well with just eating plain beef, mince. I've always wanted to do lion, but I can't consistently do it because I couldn't afford the steaks. Not everyone can afford to eat consistent ribeyes all the time. But if I can find some minced beef that I can afford, that is yummy, a lion diet is more. If you want encouragement to do lion, my favourite video, the video that makes me want to do lion, is, you've heard this before, if you want to experiment, Dante from Ferrigno Freedom, he's obviously got his 125-day lion diet video. I've mentioned this before, but he's also got a reaction video that he does. He did it about a year ago. He reflected back over that. He did a reaction video on himself, and I always love that. It's something that I'm planning to do. And if I can figure out how to do a reaction video, I will do one on myself. I will find my most depressing video, and there's plenty of them, and just reflect on it. And he reflects on it. But the thing that really makes me giggle and that makes him giggle is because he's looking back at his old self trying to do lion. And he says, I'm hoping I can do this for 6 weeks. And then he's laughing at himself going, 6 weeks. It's like he's moved on so much now that he's now laughing at his previous self. And I'm a little bit like that in a way, laughing at myself at week 6. Or on day 1. Let's laugh at myself at day 1, thinking, let's just see if I can do this 30 days properly. Let's see if I can do 30 days without a hitch. And now I'm looking back on that thinking, how was that so hard? How was that so hard? Because now I'm at day 99 and nothing seems hard. Obviously, the weight loss is still a mystery. But there will be some inflammation loss this week because I am going to be doing Lion Diet this week. And then I'm going to weigh in at the weekend. There's always quite a considerable amount of inflammation loss when I do Lion. Whether any of it is fat, we won't know because I don't have any special scales that will decide. But at this weekend, I am expecting there to be inflammation loss. Let's pop up my picture, my graph. See that? There's a lot of maintenance in there. That graph there just shows a loss of 10 pounds in 99 days. You've got the 6 pound loss in the beginning. Then you've got 8 weeks of nothing. Then I gave up those dodgy burgers, lost 4 pounds. And now I have 4 weeks of nothing. Today, we've just completed 14 weeks and we're about to try a bit of Lion to see if I can get rid of some toxicness from my body. Now that I've given up the chicken and the eggs and the pork belly, you know, some people do say that they hold a lot of water when they're eating those things. So, it would make sense because when I've done Lion Diet before, I have lost a load of inflammation from my body and look amazing. And then we will see moving forwards. Like I said, no big declarations that I'm sticking to it. It's just happening this week while I'm on half term, okay? So boiling hot water in the morning, no lemon because I'm doing Lion Diet. So the lemons are just going to have to sit in the bottom of the fridge and I hope they don't go off. So boiling water in the morning, a pound of beef as soon as I get the hunger, which is around 7:30 in the morning. And then see how long that lasts. When I do my video tomorrow, I'll tell you how long that lasts because I did have, it may have been more than a pound. There was a lot on the plate and I just went for it like some crazy woman. Didn't eat it raw. I think I'm going to have to do that when it first comes out of the butcher. This Saturday coming, I'll have to ring them up, won't I? They're not open today. I've got to try and remember to order myself some beef because I want to try and freak everyone out by doing, because I did say last Saturday that I was really tempted to rip open the packet and eat it raw because it was so fresh. And I think this is a reaction to me doing 99 days as well, because there's no way I would have considered that in the first 30 days. Even contemplating eating it raw is something that happens when you're more consistent, which is why I always felt like a fraud, because people always knew that I was eating my meat fully cooked. And the more you go down the route of carnivore, the more primal you become, the more spiritual it becomes, and the more you can take it rarer and rarer, and the more the egg yolks then become completely raw instead of cooked, and you just start to want, yeah. So no big declarations, but this week, Monday to Friday minimum, is definitely Lion. Just this week, Monday to Friday, 5 days of Lion, just water and salt. And I will weigh in at the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, and there will most likely be some inflammation loss from that. I will then make a decision at the weekend as to whether I'm going to continue. So, yeah. I've got some fizzy water to drink, but if I drink that on camera, I'm going to end up making silly noises from the mouth. So I'm going to wait. All the water I've had so far today has been still water, but I'm going to have some sparkling in a minute. That was too much information. I just saw it there. I was going to have a drink. And I thought, no, not on camera. Not good idea. Not wise. This morning, I saw a fantastic video on Dave Mack. I know I said I wasn't going to watch any content, but it just happened to come up in my newsfeed while I was flicking around looking for something else to watch. George Goodenough was on there. big long video. At the moment it's only members only, so if you are a member of Dave's channel, you'll be able to get to watch that. I think he mentioned me about half a dozen times in that video. I was like, always mention me again, always mention me again. Oh, and when he talks about his friends, we're friends. It's not just family. Family are people that are thrust on you, George. We're carnivore friends, which means we've chosen to be friends, right? But he was saying about all the carnivore people that he considers to be friends in real life, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing, because I was one of the first people he mentioned. I thought, I wonder if he's going to mention me. He was talking about his carnivore family. I thought, I wonder if he's going to mention me. Be nice. And then I was one of the first names that came out of his mouth. Healthy Carnivore UK Sarah. She's my friend. My family. Which is cool. I have been to the tip this morning, which is why we have dust sheets all over the car. But I did try and do my hair a little bit, because I knew I was going to do a video when I got back. But I'm wearing my go to the tip clothes, which are really nice. More colours next year. More colours. So, yeah. Can't believe how I feel. I could go anywhere now. I could go to any event or any shop or any food event that wasn't meat, and I wouldn't give a shit about any of it. I'm so full. It's like when Jordan Peterson does his, you know, most of you have probably heard his little spiel about how he's been doing carnivore and the lion. And he said, you know, if I go to a supermarket, I have to be full up on beef, and then nothing bothers me. But if I have to go to a supermarket and I'm hungry, it's a complete pain in the ass, because I want everything. I've eaten so much beef protein and beef fat this morning. So much. I was even drinking the fat off the plate afterwards. And then I kept the remainder of it to cook my son's breakfast in. I ate so much of it that I don't think I'm going to be hungry for a really long time. I will let you know when I do my video tomorrow on day 100. Yes, I am as insane as it looks. I should be called Crazy Carnivore. Do you know, what was I saying? Yeah, I'll let you know how long it took me to feel hungry. One other thing, and then I'll leave you alone, because this is a bit mad, this video. I was going to call myself Crazy Carnivore. That was Alex from Carnivore for Life suggestion, because those of you that don't know, he stole my channel name last year. I decided to call my channel Carnivore for Life, and I was quite excited about that name. And then Alex came on the scene. He appeared on the Homestead How channel with Kerry. And I thought, and he said, I've just set up my channel. Kerry's told me to set up a channel and it's called Carnivore for Life. And I was like, no, I've only just set that up as my channel name. And so we were emailing each other, and I was saying, you know, one of us is going to have to let it go. And do you know what? It's going to be me, because you have stuck to it longer and you have lost some weight. I'm messing about and haven't lost any weight. So you have the channel name. So I had to stop it. Changed it to healthy. But at that time, he said, well, you're so completely crazy. I mean, I just don't know where he gets the idea from that I'm crazy. But he said you should call yourself Crazy Carnivore. But at that time, somebody had just set up a channel called Crazy Carnivore. But now he stopped making videos. I think he only made a couple, which is a shame. He started his journey, but then he didn't continue with it, I think. If I've made a mistake there, if you know this person that set up the channel called Crazy Carnivore and he is making content, I apologise. But I just don't think he is at the moment. And so I could have kept that name, but we've gone with healthy, and I've got my email address now the same. So let's just leave it there. I do feel very healthy. I've got all my health benefits. And when I did my health benefit video the other day, I actually left some off. So I'm going to have to make another health benefit video soon. Maybe on my 125 days of carnivore, I'll do a complete rundown of my health benefits and talk about them. Still going on about this, but I wonder which day that's going to fall off. We will see. Anyway, Tanya, stop walking around in the dark, because you make me worried. Can't wait to meet up with you. I can't wait to meet up with some of these carnivores in real life. We've got our meetup next August. If you don't know about the UK meetup next August, please go onto the Primal Lifestyle channel with Carl. He's got a specific video that talks about this and a link underneath where you can register your interest to do that. I hope we can get a decent number of people. Still trying to figure out how we can get Kerry to come over, who wants to come over and interview Lee Copus in the UK with his colon situation, his stoma bag, and how he believes it happened and how he now eats. Yeah, loads to do, loads to be excited about. Very excited about. Just, will I do lion after this 5 days? We will see, won't we? We will find out, but I'm making no promises. I'm not going to start putting day 1 lion diet in my thumbnail or my in my subjects, because I don't know yet is the answer to that. I just don't know. All I know is I've got this strong urge to do it for the next 5 days. That's all I can tell you. At the weekend, we'll do a weigh-in and see how much inflammation I've lost, and then see if I'm in the mood to continue it a bit longer. I would love to do it for a full 125 days like Dante. And I know that my body would love me for it, because I know from previous experience that my body loves lion the most. No doubt about it. I run at my best on lion, full stop. I don't get the same benefits from the main carnivore diet than I do with fully lion, because I do have autoimmune conditions. I do have, you know, I also feel like I'm holding on to a lot of water. I feel like I should have lost more water by now. 10 pound of water or maybe 8 pound of water and 2 pound of fat doesn't feel like enough for me. Still working on my thyroid, taking my iodine every single day, making sure that I am only drinking water now, making sure I'm eating as much animal fat as possible, keeping up the consistency, and now going straight to lion. I think it's going to really sort me out. I think good things are coming. And on Saturday night, we'll be going to a bonfire night, and there will be people around me eating all kinds of things. And I know that I'm going to stuff myself full of beef just before I leave, and I'm going to have zero interest in what they're doing, zero interest in what they're eating. It's not that I think I'm better than them or anything, but I am going to be thinking, wow, I'm so full. You guys just need to eat beef. Just eat beef and just get on with your life, you know? If you can get to that on day 99, anything's possible. It's a shame that Christmas is in the way, because I think for some people that's going to be a stumbling block to them becoming 99 now. So go for day 50. Somebody has set up a channel. Somebody has started doing carnivore content just because of me. I don't know their name though, because they've called themselves some kind of, if they're watching, I've subscribed to the channel, some kind of dopamine dude. I don't know what his name is. I've still got to watch his first carnivore video. I'm going to do that later. I've watched the first couple of seconds of it, but I haven't watched all of it. So I'm going to go and do that now. Because he literally put a comment in my thing saying, "You've inspired me to do the carnivore content." Oh, it's just amazing. We need those voices. We need those voices. So I'm going to go and watch all of that video. Send him some more love. I don't think I've got anything else important to say, because I am now just literally waffling. I'm going to go and drink my sparkling water. I would invite you to just have an amazing day. Try a week on lion if you haven't done so already, because you may not believe how it feels. It is as good as what Kerry says. I will see you tomorrow on day 100. Sorry. I will see you tomorrow on day 100. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go away now. Take care. Bye.